Okay. Hello everybody. My name is Patty. This is my channel if you didn't know. I'm pretty sure you figured that out. I'm doing this video mostly because I need to start off with, I'm fixing to show you a whole bunch of books. I'm going to do this in intervals. It's not going to be all at one time, but I will show you this. But I have a group page on Facebook that you can ask if you see something that you like when it comes to the books I'm about to show you. If you like those books, give me a like, you know. But if you'd like to purchase said book that I'm showing you, you can contact me either through Etsy. You can do it through Etsy too. But you can do that through Facebook's group page that I have that's linked to this channel. You can also comment in the comments below, and I can figure out a way to send you to the right areas if you want to purchase it. I can post it up on my Etsy account or shop, however you want to put it. I just don't want to do it all at one time and just leave these books up there for people to just keep, come back and favorite or whatever. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sell these books. I'm not trying to make a publicity thing, where I'm getting a whole bunch of views or likes or to build up my shop or anything. I'm just trying to sell these things. So I thought I'd use YouTube here to help me to sell these books. And if you see a book, like I said, either comment below the video here, or you can click on, if I remember to put the link in the description. If I do not, let me know and I'll put it in either the top comment, or I'll try and see if I can't edit it into my description on how to find my YouTube page. Or I can you can tell me in the comments area and I can put it up on my Etsy shop, but I'm only going to leave the book up for the time being until like a day for you to purchase it. If you do not purchase it in that day, it comes back down because I'm not taking no chances that Etsy's going to charge me double in 1 month, because they do. And that's why I don't really work with Etsy anymore, other than just posting something and selling it. That way they don't have a chance to double charge me. If I've got nothing for them to charge, they can't charge me. That's how I see it. So anyways, this is just my random way of doing this because, I'm just an old lady trying to enjoy the rest of her life doing what she loves doing, if that's doing whatever I'm doing. And that might be making journals, art, gardening, cooking, whatever that may be. So with that said, and I do love reading books, but I have enough in that part of the house that I don't need to worry about these books in here. These books in here were mostly for me to either rip up and use for my junk journals, or to turn into a junk journal, or to make into, take the text block out and make a art journal for myself or someone else that might want to buy one. The collector ones, they're on a shelf in my bedroom because they are my babies. I love them. They're just so cool to have in my hands. I do, however, have some in here that are vintage as well. Those would not be cheap. I'm just telling you, they're going to be expensive because I paid a good penny for these books. But the other ones, I'll show you here in just a second. You can purchase these. And all you have to do is tell me the name of the book, or I can put a number on each book. I'm not sure yet if I want to do that. I think just tell me the name of the book and I will find it. If it is a little golden book and there's like triple of them, I'll just pick one random one out of those. Totally up to you. But anyways, with that said, let's get into the video. Okay. So these are the first two. There is a lady on my Etsy store. I might just post these for her. I'm not sure yet. I'm just pretty much showing you the books I have. And you can go from there. I'm sorry if you see a glare. That's from the light above my head that's on the ceiling. That's not from these lights. At least I don't think it is. Maybe I'll just turn it a little bit. See if it is these lights. Okay. Well, I have to do this in order for you to have light in here. So with the ones that are shiny like this, I'll try and do it like this so it's not shiny. How about that? Okay. So this is the first one. Like I said, there is a lady on Etsy that is a customer of mine. from the past, she buys these, what do they call them? Something other field guide books. And that's kind of what these are. They're a type of guidebook on insects, you know, or ponds, or just anything. So with that said, let's talk about these books. I'm just rambling now. Anyways, this book is in great shape. This is a hardcover book by this person here. Well, I'll bring it down real quick. Hopefully I don't do this too often. That's the person that's made this book. This is the book and what it looks like. This is just where a sticker was. I'm going to try and see if I can't get that off before I sell it. But this is the book, and inside it's got a very pretty book cover. I'm going to get it right about here so it's close enough you can see. So the book cover is in great shape. Can be used as a smaller cover for a book, or if you're buying it for the purpose of using it for a field guide. The book is in great shape. There's no writing, and we have tons of little creatures in here that you can learn about if that is your prerogative, or if you're an artist and you need them as a reference picture. There is plenty of that in here for you to go by. And that is that book. It is a 7 by little over 4 inches. Yeah, it's almost 4 1/4, or maybe that is a 4 1/4. Anyways, it's very small, very petite. So there is that one. You'll have to contact me because I'm not giving prices on here. That would just be kind of, I don't know, kind of tacky. Just get a hold of me and I'll tell you there if you're looking for it. I don't really care to mess with people that are not interested for this. You're just here to watch and enjoy if you want to. That's fine by me and everybody else, because we all love books. But it's mostly I'm doing this to sell these books. So I will let you know if it's a book I'm not selling, and just want to give you a walkthrough of that said book. So this one is kind of like the ones I do sell to the lady that I talk to on Etsy all the time. And this one has been written in by somebody at one time. It's a soft cover. It's not a hard cover. See, it bends. But it's by Richard E. White. And it's in great shape as well. You have some black and white pictures at the front, and then you get into the color pictures. And it's pretty cool. Never understood why they only do half the butterfly. I know the other side is a duplicate of that side. Sometimes people like seeing the picture of the whole butterfly, you know? So kind of like upsets me when I see that. For the junk journalers, I'm saying. But if you're a person that's trying to identify a bug or something, or a butterfly, you know, this is perfect for you. Sorry, should open it a little bit wide. See, they do that to the bugs, those. Why didn't they do it for the butterflies? But anyways, that's that. So there's that one and that one. And now next we have this Flower Fairies book of the summer, and it's old. I just don't know exactly the age of this one. You could probably look it up by looking at it with me. It does have some wear and tear, like I said, and some, like, this is a staining from, I don't know what that is on it, but it doesn't come off. And that is not something she's touching on her hand on purpose. She's trying to touch that flower. But anyways, that's the cover. That's how it looks. It's not in that great a shape, you know. Well, the cover is not in great shape, but it's doable, you know. But anyways, was owned by a person at one time. I got these from either the resale store, or I get them from the antique shops. This one I got from an antique shop, but it has all the like little butterflies and what they are connected to. Or not butterflies, fairies, and what they're connected to. Anyways, this one is the Buttercup Fairy. We have the Herb Robert Fairy, the Sorrel Fairy. Sorry. The Forget-Me-Not Fairy, but over here it does like a little poem for you, you know. Like that one says the song of the Forget-Me-Not Fairy, you know. See, they're like little songs. And they're really cute pictures, and they're really, like, if you was to save it for, because you're a person that loves fairies, you know, or if you're a junk journaler, these are some really good pictures you can cut out and use in your journals as well. You can turn them into what they call cabinet card kind of like look to them. You can do anything to them. They're amazing to use for anything, any pictures in a book. Has a Libre at the back instead of the front. Somebody stuck a sticker back here and put a Libre, which is this woman here. But again, this one's an iffy for me. I'm not sure if I'm ready to let this one go, per se. But it is one I wanted to put out here and put on my thing just in case I change my mind. If you make a really good deal with me, I might be willing to, but I got to go search up what the pricing I can get for a book like that may be old and with a little wear and tear. But anyways, and I know how valuable it can be for a junk journaler, one of those books. Okay, so anyways, this one is by Precious Moments. As you can see, it's got the name on the back. Got this at the resale store. I always put these in there. It lets me know how much I paid for it, so I get my money back. And also, the year usually is right up here. And I'm trying to remember, there's other things too that I've put on here sometimes. And as you can see, there is gold leafing on the pages here and up here and down here. It's all the way around. And it's in great shape, and it's cardstock. Front's in great shape. The front and the back is in great shape. And then you have the it's a what do you call them? Address book. And it has not been written in. They're all clean pages. They're sticking together. It's because of the gold leafing on there. It makes them stick together. It's in great shape, and it's very cute. And, it, you know, people still use these. So anyways, there is that. And then I have a whole bunch of different kinds of Beatrix Potter books. These are a few that I have right here. I also have a really big one, which I will be showing as well. If you'd like to buy them in a bulk of all of them, you have to let me know, and I'll give you a price for all of those books together, and I can sell that to you and send them. If you choose, and you better pick it fast, because a lot of times people like to buy the whole bulk of them. If I have more than one, I mean. Otherwise, you know, you'll miss out and you won't get like the one that you're wanting that's specific. Anyways, with that said, this one is a hard copy. This one is a hard copy. And this one is a soft copy. This is a hard copy as well. And this one has a dust cover where the other ones do not. And the little ones are like, I guess almost 6 inches long and a little bit further past the 4. So a little bit bigger than 6, I guess. What did I say again? A little bit less than 6, but a little bit more than 4. So anyways, with that said, this is the cover of this one. It's in great shape. I don't want to pop it off too much, but I'm going to do like this for you so you can see the cover. It's in great shape. I know these are not like vintage as in like 18th century when she might have made them. I don't know what century she made them in, but you know. And this is the inside. Oh, and it does have one of these. We take these and use these in our junk journals as well. You just take a heating gun and you can pop those off from that old glue and repurpose them. Plus it can take it off there so you can clean that up maybe. It does have like a line through the school that it was originally in, I guess, or a church. No, it's a school. Anyways, and on the front it says withdrawn. It has the name right there again. The dust cover is not in like brand new pristine care, but it is in pretty good condition considering, you know. And it does have a little bit of looseness here where it has pulled loose a little bit, not too much. It's still connected, but it's just a little loose with the sewing. And it is the Tale of Squirrel Nutkin. And it does have it here as well. But we collect it in junk journaling just for mostly for the picture. Maybe for this header, you know, or something. It's kind of cute. But yeah, it's a really, really cute little book. All the pages are there. This one you can see how this is why I don't like it when they put those on the one page to the back of the last page. Anyways, because it does this glue stuff. But anyways, there's that one. And again, this one is a cardstock. It's just got a little damage right there. Otherwise, it's in great shape on the outside. Just needs to be cleaned. Little alcohol on tissue would do just fine for that. Anyways, this is the very front and this is the very back. They're in great shape. And then you can I'm just going to hold this one so it'll do it. There you go. And I forgot to tell the year. I always forget that. This one is... this one is 1989. So this one's 1989. Yeah. And this one is 1986. And this one is a soft copy. As you can see, it's soft. And it's got a little bit of dirtiness to it. It needs to be cleaned up. Haven't got around to cleaning my books. That is so cute. I would use that for sure for something. And the year, and look, it's got the kitties. And I'm just going to go through real quick and then I'll tell you the year. It's got good pictures in it. It's in great shape. This one is. Does have where they wrote on it at the resale store. Let's see. The date on this one is 1989 as well. And then there's the Tale of Peter Rabbit by Beatrice Potter, the larger book, the children's style. Well, they're all still children's books, but anyways, this one is a hard copy. The front and the back is in great shape. Even the spine is in good shape. The front and back is in good shape. There's no writing, no stamps or anything. And the pages are in great shape. And the year on this one is 1987. No, 1992. My bad. So there's those 4. I do have other ones, so you can see those in just a minute. Then I have this Yearbook of Love and Wisdom, Cecilia Hedon. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not going to butcher it. Needs to be a little bit cleaned up. There's some goop on it. Looks like... sticker or something. It's very cute, and it is about 7 inches tall by 6 inches wide. This is my sticker that tells me how much I paid for it, which I don't need to tell you that. I just want to get my money back, and also shipping you have to pay for. But anyways, this one is in great shape. This is the front. That's the back. This is the inside block. It's in great shape. It's got gorgeous pictures in it that you can put to use if you're a junk journaler. And if you're not and you love looking at pictures while you're reading a story or poem, because that's what this has got tons of in, is poems, you won't be able to do that. And the year of this one is 1994. So 1994. It's great for a little bitty journal that you might want to make. Again, I don't tell the price because that is very techy. If you want to know, you have to personally ask me. And I will find a private way to talk to you about it. Anyways, this is the front and there's the back. It's called You're Just Like a Sister to Me. I bought this originally for me and my sister for the junk journal I was making of hers. That was not for her. I mean, it was of her. It's a memory journal. But I bought it because it talks about sisters, and there is all kinds of poetry in here. Even though we are blood sisters, I still bought it. It's got cute little pictures that can be used, repurposed. Lots of poems and stuff. It's soft covered, and it does not, I don't think yeah, it does have a date. Okay, so 1998 says down here. It's just the right away, yeah, 1998 or 99. Second printing, 1999. So this is not the first printing, this is the second printing. $19.99. There you go. Then we have this one. I kind of wanted it for myself because I love the little pictures in it. It does have a little water stress damage, however you want to put it. You can actually see it on the book cover. This is the lady that created this book here. And what do you call it? The spine is in a little bit of damage there, including the dust cover. This is a dust cover that's on the outside. The inside looks like that. That's what its main book looks like. Here's where you can see the damage to the dust cover for sure. And on the book, you can actually see how it seeped into the book. Again, I didn't care about that. It's a 1994 book, so you already see that. You can see a little damage down here. Down here. Okay. And it has cute little pictures in it that can be repurposed. And it looks like handwriting, and it's got like recipes and stuff. Just really, really cute. And I mean, like this picture here, you can repurpose that. I've done it. I've used it myself because I had another one similar to this. It was a little bit bigger. But there's that one. This one isn't for sale per se. I just wanted to show you. It's called a yearbooks by Memories Magazine, I guess. I don't know. It's all the celebrities like Roseanne Barr, Michael Douglas, Bruce Springsteen, Barbara Bush, Tina Turner, Ted Copeland. And it's just all different kinds of famous people from like the older days and stuff. It even has Trump in here, the president. So it has Tom Cruise when he was in high school. Got them all, and I just thought I'd share that with you because I thought it was really cute. If you'd like me to do a slow walkthrough of this one, just let me know, and I will, because it is a cool thing to put out there. It really is. I like it. Okay, now we're going into some of the books. So this one is a dictionary by Tabor's Cyclopedic Medical Dictionary. This one is edition 10. Sorry, I thought I was in the way. 10. It has this aged look to it because it's caramelizing, because it's older. It does have a little damage here, and on this side it's, you know, because it don't have corner protectors. You know, it's old. You can't expect anything great out of something old. Looks like a sticker that needs to be popped off there. Anyways, has the little tabs where you can go through and find what you're looking for if you're just wanting to buy it for the fact that it's a old encyclopedia. That's totally up to you. Does have damage. One of the reasons why I didn't have a problem possibly reusing it, as you can see. It's a 1965 edition, I guess, because it says 1965, so I'm guessing 1965. I do see 1967, so it could be 67. Yeah, I think it's 1967 is this edition. And it does have those papers, the thin, almost oniony paper kind of sounding. And it looks like this. It does have medical stuff in it, so I got to be careful about what might pop up. Could have like a body part, if you know what I mean. But it's really cool to have, to use as your backings. If you have if you're wanting to make a Gothic journal, there is a head in here like this. Oh, that's the spine. This is a medical dictionary or something like that. Encyclopedia or whatever it said. Where is it at? I just seen it. There was a rib cage even. Where is it? It was a head. I seen it. It's just like a skull. I know what I seen. Darn it. It's upsetting me. Oh well. Anyways, there is a skull in there. I've seen it. It's got other things in there too. But anyways, if you're doing a journal on, you know, anatomy, or if you're doing a journal about medical field, or if you're doing a Gothic journal, these are some cool books to buy. This is an Oxford American Dictionary. It's soft cover. And no, there's nothing ripped from there. That's just the glue that, you know, came in here. after they pressed it against this part, and it kind of seeped in. You see it did it here too. Even has the person originally that had it, but I'm just gonna like pass through it. These are great for coffee staining and using in your journals, as well as just having on a desk or something. The year on this one is 1980, and this is the first Avon printing. That's what it says. So that's that one. It's in good shape. It's actually in pretty dang good shape. Okay. No, I don't know. Maybe I will show this one. Don't know if I've used it. I don't think I have. But this one is a quilt making. It's the standard book of quilt making and collecting. Anyways, this one is by this person here. Let you read that, because I cannot pronounce it. This one is a book that was created in 1949? 1959? I'm trying to find another date. No more dates. So 1959, I guess, is how old this book is. Seems like it's much newer, but okay. I don't see any other, like, acknowledgments of dates in it. Hopefully this does not cut off before I get to the point of showing it to you. But anyways, there is tons of, like knowledge in there. There is a piece that they use to write on that is a part of the, I forget what it's called, the where you iron it and you can stick two pieces of paper, pieces together. Whatever this is called. It's got like a stickiness to it. They wrote on it. So I'm leaving that in the book for the buyer. But it's got all these in it if you're a person that loves to quilt make. I bought it because I was going to work on the pieces that my mother had, that she had done. This is a big old piece of newsprint that's in there from 1980. So that's a pretty cool little piece in there as well. And there's patterns in there you can use. There's teaching in there and everything. So there's that. And it is 10 almost by 7. So 10 by 7. Let's see if I can get one more in. This one is a weird book. I don't know. It's been a school book or something. It's in a library. String Straight, Edge and Shadow, The Story of Geometry by Julia whatever. It's got its illustrations. It does have a dust cover. There's the front cover. That's some old tape too. You can repurpose. You can see the tape here and here. May have to start the book, the video over. And it does come with one of these in there. It's got writing on it, so that's something you got to deal with. And then I'm going to do a real quick through. It's an old 80s kind of, I guess, textbook to learn from. And the year on it, hopefully I can put it out there, 1969. So 1969 is how old this is. So it's 57 because I'm 57. So that's the front, that's the back. Great shape. Okay, continuing on. I have this book now that is called Serpent and the Moon, Two Rivals for the Love of a Renaissance King. Her Royal Highness Princess Michael, or Michelle, I don't know, of Kent. Because Highness means, or Princess means a female, so that's got to be Michelle. But that looks like it says Michael to me. But anyways, that's the dust cover you're seeing. It's the inside. Reminds me of like Harry Potter, kind of like theme. But it's not. It's whatever castle that's related to. This is the book cover. It's a pale blue, almost an antique blue. Almost a gray blue, I should say. It does have the name here, but the front and the back have nothing. So you have a clean slate to work with. I'm going to kind of bring you out a little bit because it's not filling up the whole picture. Sorry if it wobbles. I'm on a big crane arm. Anyways, that can be repurposed for something because it's on its own. This is your front cover. It's got a little writing here, and I'm guessing this might be the original person that created the book, and they just sign their name, so it might be a signed copy. Maybe I should look into that. But anyways, the date on this is, you'll probably find it before I will. It says 2004. So it's definitely, yeah, 2004. So it's definitely at least 20 years old because my mom passed in 2004. So, and this is the lady that created the book, I guess, because she's the woman in charge. Anyways, this is the book. It's in great shape. You have a few photo pictures, things like that, and these cool looking, oh, that looks weird. Anyways, these things here you can use in arches. It does have 2 pages here that's been folded over. I'm just going to try and fold them back and then rub them down. Just like that. The book will flatten it out over time, but it does have a crease now. So that's something you have to think about when you want to buy it. And it does have photos, copies, colored copies of the art pieces done of these people. So you do have that in there as well. And then back to the book. I don't know. I've never read this book. I don't know if I really want to because it sounds kind of weird. But weird is a cool thing too sometimes. Again, this is a 2004 and it's in great shape. The cover and the dust cover is even in great shape. And there's that one. Then I have like a school book, it looks like, of some kind. It's Public Health and Community Medicine, Lloyd E. Burton, Hugh Smith. And this is what it looks like inside. Well, first let's look at the outside. So it's orange on this side and it has an orange tint, but a dark tint down here. There is a sticker of some kind on it that is vintage. It looks like it's the price tag, the original price tags. I'm trying to look, it looks like it says either 17 or 13. And then there's a tag underneath it that's green, probably has another price tag. Anyways, I guess this is like a medical kind of thing. I don't know. This is the inside page. I have no idea what that is. Second edition, it said, and the date on it is 1975. So this is pretty old by my thoughts because I'm born in 69 and I'm old. So these are the pages. They are shiny kind of pages, so you have to work with shiny pages if you're using it for anything dealing with junk journaling or memory journals or anything like that. It does have some writing, it looks like. Somebody was using it for studies. So you're going to probably find that in it. It's probably a medical book that someone used for their college. And like I said, it's vintage. It's not up to date, but it is cool to have on your arsenal in your book, in your bookshelves, because it's really cool. And if you like the color orange, it's a really cool look to it. Okay, there's that. And then we have this one. Okay, this one is 1975. It's a dictation book. Italian, Latin, French, German. The sounds and 81 exercises for singing them. Okay, it's 1975. The inside cover is this. Looks fine. It's got a little bit of this going on, which is very old journal, old book, so you're going to find that, I'm pretty sure. I mean, old by... I'm pretty sure it is old. 1975 for sure. So the back cover, and there's the back of it, and it's soft cover. It's not a hardcover book. And then we have the pages, and all it is it's like translations, I guess. I don't know. I never did any of that in school. But it does have some cool words in there, cool different languages and stuff. It's basically dictations, which I had to do when I was a secretary for my dad's real estate business. Now, this has a sticker on it. I don't know how long I've had this, but it was $4, so that kind of tells you. I don't buy cheap books. This one is pretty cool to the most. For me, it's okay. It's called Soiled Doves, Prostitution in the Early West. And it's in great shape, as you can see. She's the one that created the book. And this is the back inside, and this is the front inside. It does have a name of a place, and it does have a writing through it, meaning that they was getting rid of it, I guess. But for people like me and you that do junk journaling, it's kind of a prized possession because in it, this is why I bought it, in it has tons of vintage looking black and white pictures, see? And I absolutely love pictures like that that you can use in your junk journals. Like, see, that is so cool. I love that dress. It's so cool. Anyways, and not all these women in here are prostitutes and stuff. There's actually, what's her name? Jane Calamity. Calamity Jane or whatever. She's in here. So is Wild Bill Hickok. It's got something on there. Just scratch that off. A little stain right there. That's a pretty picture. I like that one. It says, courtesy of Almond Carter Museum, Fort Worth, Texas. Her name was Lil Lovell. I don't know. Anyways, it's a cute picture. There's tons of things like that throughout this. See, there's some in prison or in jail for prostitution. And this is a cool picture. See, there's a lot of good pictures in here. And I bought it for that reason of repurposing it. So, like I said, I'm not even sure if I want to get rid of this one because I really, really want to keep it for the pictures. That's the only reason. I'm not keeping it for any other reason. If you make a deal with me that's above $4, gotta be definitely above $4. Like, give me a good deal, and I'm willing to part with it. If you're wanting it, you know, okay? Because I can make money off that one picture, you know, in one journal. So I'm just saying. This is a book about the White House and historic guide. This is not a new book. This is the dust cover. It does have a dust cover. The outside is pretty and it's red. It's really cool. It's even got the word right there. In this dust cover, you can see the age in it. Can you see that caramelizing going on? And then you have this, which is just, I guess, supposed to be Washington. Yeah. City of Washington. So, there you go. An old map, basically. And the date on this book, last date on it is the 15th edition, 1982. So this book is a 1982 version, and it has tons of cool, beautiful pictures of the White House and the way it used to be before, you know, certain, you know, kinds of presidents has come in and changes things about it, you know. And then you have this little booklet back here, which is cool too. It's like a little advertisement. And then when you open it up, it tells you some stuff back here about the grounds of where the White House is at, as you can see. Like a little map of the White House grounds. And this is the back of the book. It's in great shape. Here's the back of the dust cover, which is the White House. It does have some wear and tear on the dust cover, but most of dust covers, that's the purpose of a dust cover, is to take the punishment. So there's that book. Here's a children's book I have I have them all set up over here. I'm just going to grab them as I go. If they're a kid's book, then they are, because I'm getting close to the kids' books area. So, okay, so this is a more up-to-date version of Beauty and the Beast. It's the front, that's the front, and that's the back. And I guess this is the company that created this one. And it says 2018. So, like I said, this is a more newer version. And you have all these pictures in here that you can use for your journals if you wish, or whatever. That's that one, the front and the back cover. It's in great shape. And as I told you, it was like 2017, I think it said. Hang on. There it goes. Nope, that's not. Yeah, 2018. By Hinkler Books. So there is that. And then we have this one, the Silver Pony. It's got a little bit of like folding done to it. Some little bit of what we would call damage in the collector books, you know, kind of thing. And we have some damage here where a kid wrote in it probably, which is no big deal. But it does have some, I mean, amazing pictures at the front and the back for sure. But throughout it, it has pictures too. So that's real pretty. Black and white, of course. This one is a 1973 soft cover. See, it has pictures. It's like a picture book, if they call it that. I don't know if that's what you would call it. But it's kind of like a picture book where there's really no words. I don't know if you're supposed to make the story over here, maybe. Or if it's just that, a picture book. It's really cool. Literally no words in it. And that is really cool. I'll go back through it one more time so you can see the pictures better. Oh, that was a pretty picture. Look at that. Oh, I like that. Bunch of sheep, and he's trying to protect the sheep, and I guess the flying horse helps him. I guess. I don't know. But anyways, that's this book. It's by A Story in Pictures. Oh, I don't know why I didn't read it. A Story in Pictures by Lind Ward. So basically what they call a picture book. Yeah. And it's silvery. I love that. That's so cool. Okay. Now for men mostly, but women can like sports too. Anyways, this is a vintage book that is for the sports lover. It was in a school library at one time. It's called Pictorial History of American Sports. And I had to get the sticker off. I forgot where it was. I think it's up front. Yeah. Try getting it off right here. I got the sticker off. It's not sticky anymore, but it did rub a little bit of this stuff off right there and there. But it happens. It's an old book. Let's see, withdrawn. So it's... And it's just, you know, see, as you can see, American history, I guess. 1973 is the last date. And these are the pictures you'll see throughout it. It has just about every sport there is from day one to now, I guess. So... It's a really cool book. That's the main part, and it's actually got 2 pages that are longer in this corner part than the rest. Oh, somebody folded over a page. Oh, it's even longer. So there's like pieces that are longer. See what I mean? Here's some back here. So it's like a flaw in this book, which is pretty cool. And there is a little bit of writing here and there. I have found that in the book, like little ink scribbles and stuff, you know. Not bad. It's just a little bit like that kind of scribble is what I'm saying. It's kind of like underlining, like maybe the person was studying something, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they were doing an essay on it. Who knows? But anyways, there's that book. Then we have a book on mythology. And this is the cover. This is a hard book. Oh, that was a hardcover too, by the way. Hardcover. And this one is a hardcover book. And it's got all these stories in there and more, probably. The front cover and the back cover looks like the front of the dust cover, as you can see. Great shape. Dust cover's got some damage, if anything. For the most part, it's in great shape. And if you wanted to turn it into just a book that you put on your shelf, great. If you're a junk journaler, this one's got some cool pictures. So, just saying. And yes, we use them for the pictures. Let's see. Date 2013 here. That's what I see. I just try to find the date that's the closest to now. So 2013 is what I find. I don't know exactly the date, but 2013. If it says 2013, undoubtedly it's 2013. See, it's got cool pictures and understandings of mythologies and stuff that you might hear about, like myths, basically is what this is about, if you're wondering. It's a shorter form that we casually use in our everyday lives, you know. We just call it myths, but it's mythologies, and it's got really cool pictures that you can look at while you read about those things. You know, it tells you about it. And you can even take some of these pictures, like the big one there, you can turn it into a picture, you know, put it in a frame. There's a map here. There's all kinds of cool pictures. There's a man slaying what looks like some kind of creature. There's a sword, and he's got a big old arm, whatever it is. Makes you think about the things that they're talking about is in the caves and mountains and stuff nowadays. I'm just playing. Hey, if you like myths, ooh, I like that castle. See, I like drawing things like this. That's my kind of favorite thing. Knights in shining armor and going in to take out the dragon, you know. I just love stuff like that. This is the book, like brand spanking new. I mostly bought it for two reasons. For my artisticness, I love collecting books of art that has art in them, or to use for junk journaling. But it was more than likely probably for my art love, because I do have tons of art books that I collect. See, this one's got a little damage to the dust cover, but otherwise, great shape. Okay, let me move these over here out of the way so I have more room so I don't create a catastrophe over here. Okay. Now, come here. I'm gonna reach them. Okay, now we have these little bitty books, kind of things that I find. The Pill Book Guide to Medication for Your Cat or your dog or your cat. And this was made in 1998. Front cover looks like this. Back cover looks like that. And it's soft cover all the way around. And this is the pages. Great pages. You can use them for glue pages or whatever your heart desires. For anybody that has animals, this is a really good book to use as well. It's really good. And then we have this Knowledge Through Color, Evolution Life by Catherine Jarman, I guess. Jarman. Anyways, fully illustrated in color. That's the front cover. This is the back cover. There's the spine. It does have a little bit of a rip there. And you can find pictures that you can use in your junk journals, ladies and gentlemen. And this book was made in 1971, I guess. No, 72. That's the only date that comes the closest to me now. So, okay. 1972. Anyways, in it, I'm going to go this way because it's easier to see it this way. It's got some cute pictures. I actually use this as reference pictures when I did my mermaid journal, because it does have pictures of evolution of animals and stuff, like sea animals. Like, see, I like to use those. I covered this because it's a spider and I don't like spiders. Here's what I use is like pictures like these, you know. I use them as references because I drew jellyfish, I drew starfish, and also did octopuses. And these shells I used as well as a reference picture. And I don't know why that looks like that, because that's not ripped out of there. See, it's 72, 73. But it's like a little piece of a lip of a paper where when they was printing it, they was printing this picture, I mean, it like, it's some, I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, that's what this one is. It does have all kinds of cool pictures in there you can put to use, or you can put on the shelf with your, what do you call them? The, I forget what they're called. Field guides. Then we have this Baker's Pocket Harmony of the Gospels by Benjamin Davis, editor. Anyways, the front and the back. It originally was $1.45 when it was published. And this book is so caramelized. That's what we call caramelizing, if you're wondering. In our junk journaling and in book loving kind of ways. 1975. It's got all these like verses, and it talks about the scriptures and shows the scriptures as well in this book. Soft cover, great shape. Now we have To Kill a Mockingbird that I found, believe it or not, at a resale store. Anyways, and it's in great shape. And the year on this one, when it was created, this book itself, I mean, not the original, was December 1982. So that was the first mass market. So I guess that's first mass. I don't know. Anyways, the pages are in great shape. Great shape. Front and back covers are in great shape. If I can keep it to behave. You're only going to see maybe a little bit of water damage here and some spots and speckling going on, but otherwise the book is in great shape. You can read it just fine. If you're doing it for a collector's item, I don't know. That's totally up to you and your prerogative. There's that one. Soft cover as well, by the way. This is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by Nooch Mander. Scamander. I'll say his name right. Anyways, whatever. Property of Harry Potter. This is from 2001. I'm guessing it's like one of the originals. It is kind of got some wear and tear. But it's just a kid's kind of book, you know. It's going to be what it is. This one is... I'm trying to find the date on this one in particular. First American edition. So this one is the first one. And that's 2001 of February. So this is what it looks like. No, those are writings that was, you know, that's printed out to look like real writing, but it's not. It's meant to look like the kids from Hogwarts wrote in it, if you know what I mean. So when you see that, that's not handwritten by someone like me. That's in the book. That's the way it's printed out. Talks about hippogriffs and glumbles, whatever, gnomes, ghouls. Anyways, it's real cute. But anyways, there's that. And it's not that thick, it's thin. And yeah, and it's a soft cover. But yeah. Then we have, and my chicken is cooking, it smells so good. Anyways, A Certain Smile by Sagan, S-A-G-A-N. I'm not saying the first name, but anyways. It's got a pretty spine. It's got these two suns. It's really cute. Anyways. And this embossing, it looks like an S with an F. And then it has these lines that goes through it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's really cute. And it's solid on both sides. There is a blemish here, and there is a gouge in it right here. Well, I just pulled off a piece. Anyways, when you're making a new journal, you can leave this, but cover your spine or something. You know, you can do something like that. If you're a person who don't care about that, you just like books, okay, there you go. It's old, so be prepared. It's got aging going on. I love that. To me, that is so pretty. But that's what they call caramelizing. It's a 1956. It's called A Certain Smile, and the pages they have that rip look to them, like that old-fashioned look. It's not been cut. It's been like when we do where they're like this and you rip, it does that kind of a look to it. So that's that. And I don't want to be too rough with this one because this one is a vintage book. And these are the pages all the way through. I'm trying to do it, but they're off from each other because, like, see, there's some that's tall, some that's shorter. It's made to look, I guess, like that. Maybe that was a classy look back then. I don't know. And I thought that was actually ripped like that, but no. I don't know. I think it's been made to look like that. See it? Looks like it's ripped, but there's paper there. So I don't know. And it's not stained. That's the way it's look. That's the way it looks. Isn't that cool? Let's see, is the back like that too? I don't think it is. I think it's just the front for the look of it. Anyways, that one is a hardcover. It's in, like I said, decent shape. This one is a vintage book. This is the cover's spine. It's in really bad shape, but it is a vintage book. You know, somebody probably had it near a window or something. Who knows? The Stone Arithmetic, seventh year. This is a school book, by the way. That's the back. As you can see how roughed up it is. Could have been in someone's attic for years, too. Anyways, this is what it looks like. It's really cool. It's a 1929. I'll show you real quick. 19, come on. I don't know if it'll focus, y'all. There we go. 1929. Try to be still there for a second. That's the back. I'm just going to hold it down. just old-timey arithmetics and stuff like that. It's just an old school book, basically. See, it even has that kind of arithmetic in it. It's got it all. It's so cool. It's even got, look, multiplications. Look. And how to fill out, I think that's filling, no, it's not. I thought it was filling out something. That's so cool. Anyways, there's that. It is vintage, like I said. And then we have Abe Lincoln Grows Up by Carl Sandburg. There's the cover. It's in great shape for a book its age. It's got a little nick here. When you open it, that's the front cover. That's the back cover. This is the inside. It's in great shape. I was actually going to put this on my shelf because it's really cool. And the date on it is, it's not like 18th century or anything. It's really cool to have. And it is a 1954 or 59? 1959. Yeah, 1959 it was renewed. So that's pretty old. That's older than me. Yeah, it's a really cool book to have in your arsenal or in your, you know, I call it art. For the most part, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got, you know, maybe you enjoyed watching me go through the books. Maybe there's a book that you chose that you might want. Totally up to you. But anyways, keep your eyes out for the next video, and I'll see you in it. Talk to you later. Bye.